show off too. So let's get started. So first of all, we have Amazing Spider-Man 74 or 875 Legacy numbers. And so this is the conclusion of all the Kindred stuff, which was really the main thing exciting me about Spider-Man. And it's been a little strange, to be honest, but at least it's been something kind of a little bit different. Look at this here, wow. Some 90s art. Now, I remember, like, when all this stuff happened was kind of like mid-90s slash 94 maybe or something. I don't remember if this actual image here is in a previous book though, but it's certainly one of the same artists and everything. But yeah, Mephisto has reared his head back up in the storyline. Apparently he had made a deal previously that we didn't know about. Besides the one everyone hates from One More Day. And from what I've heard, this story is supposed to undo that. But I haven't read it yet, so I'm not sure if that's the outcome or not. But I know Doctor Strange is interacting in a big way in here too. So he might be the cause for how it gets undone as well. But yeah, this is a nice big book. I'm not sure if it's the same artist all the way through or not. It looks like it's different because here's Todd Knox art here. And yeah, another artist here. So yeah, I certainly look forward to reading that. Next we have Spider-Man number 75. Now this one seems like it's slightly oversized too. So this kind of starts a brand new arc. And I love the cover on here. Arthur Adams has been working tirelessly on all these Spider-Man covers here. The previous one was Gleason, but I think he's going to be doing the Spider-Man covers for a bit. And I mean, on his Instagram, he's been putting like the entire process, seeing this from pencils all the way through. And just the sheer amount of work he put into this. Every line you see, all of the bricks and stuff. He did this all by hand. So very cool. And then we see Gleason is on the interiors here, which is good. And in the past, I know that I've said like some of it seemed like it was mismatched. It didn't feel right. Comparing it to the stuff he did for DC, the Batman and Robin books he did there. And it still seems a bit like 3D-ish, but I feel like it looks a lot better now. So I'm not sure if the same creative group got together and they're doing things a little bit differently, or there was a really cool spread in here I saw earlier. I have a Hulk promo in there. Hold on. I guess it's in one of the other ones. Also, too, there is a different story in the back here. Looks like the art here is by Travel Foreman. So, not sure what that's all about. And then, of course, this is the variant here. This is the Gleason variant. Which, as you guys know, I've been trying to collect all of his web type thingies like this that he's been doing. And here's 76 with his very cool Jojusko Green Goblin variant. Nice throwback to the Marvel Masterpiece cards. Yeah, Gleason is continuing on here. I think that image I was looking for is actually in this one. Let's see if I can find it real quick. This is really annoying. I guess it's not in this one. It's in the... I don't know. I know I saw it. It looked really cool. But, yep, so we've got... Old Ben Reilly is back at it as Spider-Man while Peter fights for his life here. And so that's the direction of the book currently. And we have the lot number 4. Bad Idea. Of course, the matte with gloss. And yeah, just more great art. I still don't know much about this series here. It looks really cool, though. I've been waiting for second printings or not first printings of these books to read them so I can keep these ones pristine since they're the first printings, but I don't think that's gonna happen, honestly. Aside from ENIAC number 1, I don't think they did a not first printing of anything else. Then we have Pirate Queen number 2. Same treatment, of course. I'm just so fortunate to be near a comic shop that actually sell these because, you know, they don't sell them at all the comic shops. This is the first time I've opened this, and I know sometimes there's some mature images in there, so. And it looks like this is all just Pirate Queen story in here. There's no backup. I just looked. Then we have Non-Stop Spider-Man number 5. And this is the last issue of this story, I believe. So yeah, title is very ironic. Non-Stop Spider-Man ended after 5 books, and there was like 2 delays in this, I think. But it's fine. It's been a good story. I've enjoyed seeing Spider-Man interact with Baron Zemo. And they're just really playing up his hate and his racist tendencies in this book. It's nice to see other characters respond to that and shut it down aside from Captain America. Next is Inferno number 1. And I think this is Hickman's last work. Well, this series is going to be his last work for X-Men. Granted, his ideas and premises might be continued on with the direction of the book, but as far as him formally writing it, it's just gonna be this book right here. I don't even think he's on ongoing X-Men currently. I think this is literally where his attention is. You've got X-Men number 3. And yeah, he's not writing it, see? And so if I remember correctly, in this storyline, they're dealing with a alien threat that I think wants to figure out how they've been resurrecting or, respawning their mutants. Some Shi'ar Empire there, maybe. It's like Rogue let him have it there. It looks like lots of action in this one, so that's good. Then we have Gamma Flight number 4. And this is just continuing the misadventures of Alpha Flight. Now with messed up radiation properties and bodies. He looks so messed up, that guy there. Alright, now we move on to the box from my local shop here. First, we have a brand new Batman book, The Imposter. This is a 3-part miniseries, I believe. So this is by Mattson Tomlin and Andrea Sorrentino. So yeah, this is part of the Black Label. So it's mature. Lots of layout work. Look at that. That's cool. This definitely has a grittier feel to it. Next we have the Joker, a puzzle box number 2, fittingly with a Two-Face cover. And I think Chip Zdarsky actually, yeah, he did this cover. So, yeah, as I've said, basically the police department is trying to get a story slash mystery solved type of scenario, and they're trying to get information from the Joker with what happened and what's going on. And it looks like they pulled in Two-Face as well to talk. And previously, Joker has just been, stringing them along. And they'll go to cuts in the story with him narrating and giving everyone ridiculous dialogue. Like between him and Batman and stuff. Like giving them really casual conversational dialogue. and not like the typical, like, heightened, angry superhero speak. I'm surprised to see him in here. I don't think that's the same guy from Batman Beyond, though. If it is, that's crazy. I didn't know he was part of the regular DC universe. Next we have Blue and Gold, number 3. And this is just continuing on in their adventures. In the first one, I still gotta catch up. I haven't read number 2 though, but in the first one, basically, Booster Gold came in, and all the Justice League was like, I guess incapacitated is the best word, on a ship. And so Booster Gold, with the help of Blue Beetle, were able to rescue them. And then after everything, the Justice League talked to Blue Beetle, and they're just like, we want you on the team. And then when Blue Beetle was about to share the good news with Booster Gold, they're like, whoa, 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 we want you, we don't like Booster Gold. So he turned down his shot with the Justice League to be with his buddy. So, pretty good storytelling there. The question is by issue 6, are they going to recant that statement and actually want both of them? And then are they going to collectively say, nah, we don't need you guys, or be part of the team? That's how I see it ending either. Batman 114. Continuing on with Fear State. So yeah, at this point, Poison Ivy has kind of like transcended to being like a more powerful version of herself. And I think that's spinning way out from the Heroes in Crisis miniseries. I love these little wanted posters. I think you can actually find these as books. Like, I think they're variant covers. So we have Batman number 89. I missed out and didn't get the variant cover for this one. I think there was a Lee Weeks cover, if I remember, that I missed, so, but it's okay. And yeah, still on everything at this point. I've got to catch up even this series. I think I'm like all behind with my books. So that's just kind of the never-ending battle. Oh, it looks like Dent turns in this one, though. Yeah, there we go. We see the Joker number 8. Nice painted cover here. And this is Bane's daughter. Still really not sure about her, like much of her at all. She made her first appearance in this series. I think it was issue 2, maybe. I don't think they've given he just kind of showed up. Next we have Challenge of the Super Sons, and this is the final issue. And I think this is the last time we'll see them like this age together doing a story. I know I saw an article yesterday that announced kind of like Super Sons, but you know, they're in their older stuff. You know, you've got the aged up John and Damien together. So it's not them in their little kid adventures anymore. It's them more matured. Alright, we have Urban Legends number 8. Nice Azrael cover here. Little Batman in the back. So we've got, looks like 4 different stories in here. I'm seeing if there's any standouts, really. No one I'm really recognizing here, so maybe some of the art will help me to recognize people, but as far as names go, no one I recognize name-wise. Looks like we've got a Professor Pig story here. I thought this was an ad for a second. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen Christian Ward stuff before. I think he did some of the Batman and Robin stuff prior, like before New 52. And we have like a nice bat symbol layout, which I can't display properly. It looks like the greatest hits of all, because even like the pink flamingo here and stuff. And then, yeah, there's another story here with Azrael. And one final story. With the symbol. Or signal, rather. Oh, I guess it's still the Outsiders, I want to say. Alright, next we've got Future State Gotham number 6. Which, as you all know by now, is done in a manga style. Which is just, you know, fun. It's a novelty thing. Will we ever see it be a regular thing at DC? Probably not. but it's a nice break from the regular DC. I wish they would acknowledge like it's cheaper for black and white though and make it cheaper. Because that's part of the thing with manga too. You can get like a big old book of manga for like $10 for like 500 pages or whatever. Like the Shonen Jumps and stuff. Granted too, those are like the best of the best. Or most popular, I would say. Critically, I'm sure you could point to other things outside of Shonen, but as far as like the most easily consumed, it would be those. Next we have Swamp Thing number 8. Ah, look at that. That's awesome. I've just really been enjoying the art in this series. Mike Perkins is an amazing talent. I hope that he gets used more and more. I'd love to see him on a Bat book. Granted, don't take him away from stuff like this. It's good to have talented people work on everything, you know, but... I met him way back in Chicago at the first C2E2. That was my first convention ever. That's awesome. I haven't seen Parasite look that menacing ever. Next we have Batman The Adventures Continue, Season 2, number 5. Kind of a throwback to the Frank Miller Batman there in his tankmobile. Wait, this is Batman animated. Well, this is quite the departure. I'm genuinely surprised here. There we go. Yeah, there is some animated in here. That was weird. I have never... Everything in this book has just been straight up animated style. I'm assuming that was someone giving some eyewitness account or something, but... And here's my little fun collectibles I got here. I got a Ren and Stimpy. So these are new. These are the Reaction figure brand. So I'm probably not going to take it out of the box just because it's just limited posing on them. And I think they display better in the containers here. We've got him with the fire hydrant here. And then I still need to go back and get Powdered Toast Man. But yeah, Ren and Stimpy's just kind of fun. And then you can see the bag here. This is his gritty kitty litter bag here. His butt hanging out. But yeah, I've been going back and enjoying watching Ren and Stimpy. It was something that I wasn't allowed to watch as a kid. So I'm having fun watching the DVDs and my kids watching it with me. It's just so ridiculous. And then finally some more 90s nostalgia here, the Animorphs. This is volume 2 here. And yeah, of course we have more matte with shininess there. And yeah, it's just really well done. Lots of elements here that look familiar. And this is another one. It's fun to share this with my kids and go through all this. So, yeah, if you liked Animorphs growing up, check these out. And to my understanding, they're going to keep making more. Number 1 was kind of a tester. It did well. So, Chris has signed up, I think, at least to do maybe 5 more, something like that. They might even be releasing more frequently, like maybe twice a year or something like that. But, yeah, really fun. And it's nice to see a great story turned into a graphic novel series. Now, if they can just do it with Harry Potter, we'd be all set. Alright, well that's gonna do it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see. And as always, you all